Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's now Friday the 3rd of January. Heading home at 10 to 6. First 2 days back at work for 2020. New year, new decade. Same old amount of work. Too much and annoying. So yeah, Christmas was pretty much different. Really, it wasn't really the break I was looking forward to. I mean, generally I think every year you always think, oh, off work between Christmas and New Year, all that time, and it just vanishes. I don't know where it goes to. You blinked and that's it. It's 2nd of January, you're back at work, and you're like, well, where did Christmas go? I'm sure it's supposed to arrive at some point. I just missed it. Sleep through it or something. I wish I had slept through it actually, but no, didn't actually do that much sleeping. Certainly not many sleep-ins. I was looking forward to a nice lie-in, but no chance of that either. See if we can get past Mr. Screwfix lorry. So yes, very interesting. Christmas Day morning, up at 8, not excited to open presents, to get ready to drive to Blackpool. I wasn't planning on driving to Blackpool, but that's what I ended up doing. Seeing as the missus's mother got taken ill while on holiday in Blackpool. You're kind of like, how does that even happen? Ended up in hospital. So I had to take the missus over to look after her, and of course left her there. So drove over to Blackpool with missus and the boys, dropped her off, straight back for us to my dad's in the afternoon to cook Christmas Day lunch at my dad's, and then we went home. And that was it really. Then Boxing Day didn't really do a lot. Oh, I did actually. I put a new outdoor light up by the front door, because the old one that was originally there, the bulb went, but you just can't get the bulbs anymore. It was ancient anyway. So I got a new LED bulkhead sensor. So it's not like those normal sensor lights which sort of hang out on a bracket. This is one that fits flat to the wall, but it still has a sensor on, so it knows when you're there. It's pretty good actually. I'm quite impressed. It lights up really well. Got a little sensor and fit in pretty much the same spot, so I didn't have to drill any more holes to screw it up. I just took the old one down and stuck this one in its place, and it all worked fine, and all the cabling fitted nicely, so that was pretty good. So that was Boxing Day, and then the Friday the eldest lad was out and about, and I was just around home again, just because I could look after the youngest. Saturday pretty much chill out day. Sunday drove to Stoke-on-Trent and then Shrewsbury, so that was a bit of an epic journey. And then the Monday, had a rest day on the Monday. No, actually no, I didn't. I came in work Monday afternoon, shifted about 20 odd orders to get them out of the way. Tuesday was New Year's Eve, so yeah, we didn't do a great deal then. Wednesday, New Year's Day, went to my dad's and cooked dinner, and Thursday back to work, and that's it. Meanwhile, Mrs. is still lost in Blackpool, maybe back on Sunday. So me and the boys have just been hanging out, doing boys stuff, computers, video games, that sort of thing, of course. Right, let's deposit another bootload of parcels, and then I'll come back and do Mr. Alice's many words of wisdom, because we missed some. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, we are back. He is now swamped with parcels because I dropped them all off. He says this first time back after Christmas. I'm like, no, I came Monday. Came yesterday. Same amount pretty much each day as well, 20 a day. It's just 20 a day is becoming the norm for parcels. So, Mr. Nellis, things to talk, my festive things to talk about on your vlog, but I wasn't doing a festive one. So, actually, is there a Christmas Eve one? No, I didn't do a Christmas Eve one, did I? I did it Friday. My festive things to talk about on your vlog. Me, as I've been to Bradford Industrial Museum, as I've got a history DVD about Bradford. There, Abbey House Museum to see a new exhibition called He, She, They, The Changing Face of Children's Fashion on Saturday the 14th of December, and Roundhay Park in the morning of Monday the 16th of December. Very good. Sounds like interesting time, Richard. Pennine Magpie, as it had a pantomime called A Christmas Carol, and it has also had a Christmas party as I danced to Macarena. I bet that was good, Richard, you dancing to Macarena. On Tuesday the 7th of December, 3, me as I went to see Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker at the View Cinema as a special Pennine Magpie trip with Derek Rebshaw, Rachel Cranshaw, Sarah Wainwright and Andrew Hayton on Friday. Very good, not seen that yet. I did go and see the new Jumanji movie, my boy and his friend, at the Bradford Cinema Complex. Can't remember, is that the View one? I don't know. Went there anyway, that one. Cost more in drinks and snacks than it does to watch the stupid film. What are you getting for Christmas? I got now, mate. Me as I'm getting a Fitbit watch, the Jetsons film DVD and a Star Wars annual. Sounds cool. The Tiger Who Came to Tea coming on Channel 4 at 7:30 PM on Christmas Eve. Did it? Really? Didn't see it. Have you ever seen Miracle on 34th Street starring the late Richard Attenborough? I believe I have. What's your New Year's resolution? Not to make New Year's resolutions. The new Jumanji film, seen it. And also Cats, based on the musical, supposed to be rubbish. Cats is. I might go to Turkey with my mum and dad this coming Easter. I think there will be a new Austin Powers film soon. I hope so, because I really find Austin Powers films funny. Drat. We were just not quick enough to get out before this is Uber. Some guy coming on with the weakest headlights, or there is side lights, one or the other. You do wonder how some people just don't get pulled out on and crash into them because they're driving about with side lights on that you can't see. It's pitch black. He's driving a black car. And he's got this sort of feeble effort of a pinprick. It's like a little weak candle in the night, wafting down the road. I'm sure it can't be his main lights, because if you went out in the country, you wouldn't see naff all. So yeah, I went down to both grandparents on Sunday, talking about not seeing naff all in the country. So by the time we got ourselves going, because being boys, we kind of didn't get up very early and didn't organise ourselves very much, and then just sort of all collapsed into the car and waddled off. So we did head off probably about 11 o'clock, and then by the time we'd stopped for some lunch on the way, didn't get to my first granddad's till about 2 in Stoke. Stayed till 3:30. Just have a chat and say, hey, here we are, see you again for another year. So off at 4:30 down to Minsterley, bottom of Shrewsbury, and it was quite a nice drive from Stoke to there because the sun was setting and it got quite a nice red sky. So I did do some speeded up dash cam for that. because it looked kind of cool. I thought I'll upload that. And then as it got pretty much dark as we're getting into there, got to check the auto main beam setting for reasonably priced French SUV here, and I was quite impressed actually. It worked quite well, the auto main beam. You just sort of stick it on, and whenever it senses through the main camera it's got that there's no light about, it puts the main beam on. And as soon as it sees a car coming, or if there's a car in front in the distance, it just turns it off again. So pretty impressed with that. Just sort of had it set on and zooming along the back roads, and it just put on the main beam when it felt like it, which worked well really. So we did that, stayed there from 5:30 till 8 o'clock. I think about 8 o'clock, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 8 o'clock, so we got back dead on 10. So a 2-hour drive back, which wasn't bad going really. It was pretty light at that time on a Sunday night, middle Christmas, traffic wise, so got a nice good clear run. Fingers crossed nothing nasty comes in the post though. Hopefully not. So yeah, that was all right.
Warning, K-band radar, check speed.
So yeah, that was it. That's been about the Christmas week. Like I said, didn't do anything particularly exciting. I kind of wanted to do some stuff at work, to be honest, but I had no chance to do that because I'd got the boys to watch, because it was just me. In fact, the neighbour's been watching them yesterday and today for me. I wanted to get off a bit earlier today so they weren't stuck around the house till late, but that never happened either. Such is my life, really. So Steam blockchain wise, it's still blocking along. Everything's plodding along quite nicely, really. Done a witness update. I did a thing on top 10 features and things, or my top features of the Steam blockchain, and why people should get involved. And that went down quite well, so I was quite pleased with that. Then I did... What did I do? What did I do? Yeah, I've done odd, off and on bits. Like I said, I've done the dash cam footage video. Odds and ends, really. I don't suppose I've done that much. I did New Year's Day. I did the Steam Power Up Day, first day of every month. Of course, it's a new year and new month one for this one, Steam Power Up Day, which is just supposed to encourage people to power up Steam if they've got any liquid, or to purchase some and stop powering down and things like that. But yeah, the witness is going pretty well. Keep getting the odd votes coming through. Kind of got to 55 now, so tantalisingly close to being in the top 50. It'd be so nice to just nudge the way into that top 50. That'd feel like quite an achievement. So, but I've just been so busy with work, and then I thought, while I'm off, loads of free time to do, lots on Steam. I thought, I'll get on with Steam and, get back with me commenting, because I was so busy at work and everything, I hadn't done that much. And then how it ended up, I've been cooking, cleaning, washing up, cooking, cleaning, washing up, cooking, cleaning, washing up, washing clothes, drying clothes, washing clothes. I've not actually done any ironing yet. Gonna have to do that tomorrow, because the boy's back at school Monday, youngest, and his uniform needs ironing, all his shirts and trousers and things. I can do that. I'm allowed to do that. I'm not really allowed to do big person clothes, because apparently I do it wrong. Don't ask me how you do ironing wrong, but apparently I do. So I've just been putting my shirts and stuff just straight in the wardrobe. Not done out with them. There you are. If I do it wrong, I'll just not do it at all. Eat my not do it at all. Oh, we're going to be naughty here. Oh, do you know? This business is being particularly slow at the moment, aren't you? Yes, well, go. No, that was bad. Stop and then start indicating. What a loon pop. So, that was what was I going to say? Oh yeah, just ironing. Gonna do some tomorrow. I can't really be bothered, but we'll see. Well, I'm gonna have to, like I say, because the boy's back. And the chief ironer isn't in to be back until, ooh, who knows, maybe Sunday, maybe not Sunday. Don't really know. Whatever. So, that's pretty much it for me. Like I say, got this vlog to upload at the weekend. Sunday, I don't know, I've been having to pull some Sublime Sunday posters out of the bag recently because with the poor weather and whatever else, I haven't been out and about to do now, but not really planning on doing much now either. So, we'll see. So, hope everyone had a good Christmas and New Year, or better than mine anyway. And have a good weekend, next week. I'll catch you in next week's second coffee vlog of 2020. That sounds grand, doesn't it? Okay, see ya.